Okay, so now we are saying this is the 2021 GCE. So you can take note of the year. So what we are going to do is we'll deal with the such questions that are already drawn. I think that's what I said last time. And also look at the questions that are likely to be asked. Then when we have exhausted, that's when we'll look at maybe one or two questions dealing with the U graphing. Okay. So for now, let's look at what we have. We are saying the following diagram shows the graph of y, I'm just rewriting it, is equal to -1 over 5x, open bracket, 12 minus x squared. Is that okay? So this graph here that we are seeing, it is coming from that equation, this graph. I hope that is clear. Okay, number one. So if you are answering this in an exam, you are supposed to put the answers in your answer booklet. So question 1 or Roman numeral 1, A, use the graph. So which graph are we talking about? Y is equal to negative 1 over 5x 12 minus x to the power 2. This is the graph they are talking about. All right? Use the graph to solve these equations. Negative 1 over 5x, open bracket, 12 minus x squared, close the bracket, is equal to 1. Are we there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, then we said it is very imperative that we compare this to the graph, and the graph is given as -1 over 5x, open bracket, 12 minus x squared. This is the our graph, isn't it? So you realize that this part and this one, they are the same. Is there any difference that we are able to see? Is there any difference?
Yes, sir.
What's the difference? Well, here where there is a green line.
For me, there's no difference, sir.
They are the same, isn't it?
Oh, yes, they are the same.
So it means you equate y to 1. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So you are going to say this implies, therefore, that y is equal to 1. But this one is not our answer. We go to the graph, identify 1. We go to the graph, identify 1. So I'll try to zoom that all of us are able to see. Okay, so you can see that this is the y-axis, and this is 2, isn't it? So 1, it simply means half of that. So 1 is half of this, so it means we can just count 5 lines. It was not very visible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Somewhere here, this is where our 1 is, somewhere here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so somewhere here, that is where our 5 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere here. Are we able to see the points? You know?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so at that point, you must draw a line passing through that. So with your ruler, draw a line passing through this point all the way. Taking note, the points of intersection. In this regard, here, the first one, they are meeting here. So if this is 3, 3.1, 3.2. So x is negative 3.2 here. Is that okay? Is that fine? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Then
Sir, can you kindly explain again here where you go, why you are writing 3.8?
It's 3.5, 3.2.
Yes, I mean 3 point.
Yes, because you can see that this is 3, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
But the next one here, it will be 3.1. But where we are meeting, it is here at 3.2.
Oh, okay.
So it's supposed to be negative 3.2. How about at this point? Who can tell me here? Yes?
Though the lines are not visible, I don't know if it's 0.4, I mean,
Yeah, it is
or 0.
negative 0.4. 1,
Yes, sir.
0,
2,
since we are going the negative side.
3, 4. Yes, because it is on our left, so it's supposed to be negative 0.4.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
So at this point, we have negative 0.4. We can check another point of intersection. I'll check another point of intersection.
What with that? Remember again. I hope you guys are not playing with water.
Okay, so
Huh?
another point of
What they do?
intersection is somewhere here.
Oh. Waiting for me to do it.
Here.
What's best? Just me. One sleep the two of you. Plus what they eat.
Okay, so what is the reading here at this point?
I think it will be 3.8. No, 3.7.
Yeah. 3.7. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So it means you are going to say, therefore, x is equal to 3.7, x is equal to negative 0.4, x is equal to negative 3.2. It means the first one we have solved. We solved the first one. Is that okay?
That's so.
That's so, yes.
Okay, it's okay, sir.
Then we solve the second one. I'll write it from here. B. Let's observe what we want to find with B. -1.
Sir.
Oh, hello?
Sir, for instance,
Yes.
if here we are given like -5, -1/5x, then in the bracket, the same 12 minus x squared equals to -2.
Like part B, so what we are dealing with.
Okay, sorry, I was just thinking, okay, thank you.
So remember, when solving, we always use the graph. So every graph, if you look at the graph itself, the graph has the equation y is equal to -1/5 x 12 minus x squared. So we compare this equation part on the left and this one, if they are the same, that's what we have been saying. Okay. So what is our conclusion? Are they the same or they are different?
They are the same.
Yeah, if they are the same, then you equate y to 2. So y you equate it to 2. Y is equal to -2. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Then, just like we did with the first one, this one is not our answer. We go to y is equal to -2. So in case you joined late, you don't need to worry. I'm recording this presentation. I'll try to upload even for last time. I'll try to upload tonight and send in the group. So, y is
I should upload.
Y is equal to -2. It is this point. So at this point, you must draw a line with your ruler. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Then we have 3 points of intersection where this line that we have drawn, if you want, you can say this is y is equal to -2. It's meeting here and there. So at these 3 points, we must find the values of x. So you discover that here, the point of intersection is somewhere here, if I'm not mistaken. So you can come here and find the value of x. I know, not very clear, but I'll try to zoom so that maybe we can see. So what do we get here? Remember, this is -3. We are going this side to find this reading. What do we get?
I think it would be -3.8.
-3.8. We are done with that one. So we look for another point of intersection, which is this one. Let me just try to zoom it so that you are able to see. Okay, so like here, I think my line was supposed to be somewhere. So it is at this point. What can we say? What's the value of x here at this point?
Was it not 0.9?
Yeah, 0.9 here because we are starting from 0 by this side. So 0.9. Then the next one, if you check, it's here.
2.9.
So it's giving us 2.9. So these are our values.
2.9.
So x is equal to negative 3.8. X is equal to 0.9. And x is equal to 2 point what? 2.9. Then you get your 4 marks for these two. Is that okay? Questions? Can we move on to the next question? Hello, am I audible? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, my network just went down. I don't know what happened. Let me just try to tell people to join. I don't, it's like they are left. Okay, so let's move. So like I said, this presentation is being recorded. So if you miss the first part, you can take time to watch it. So let's move to part 2 of the question. Part 2 says, calculate an estimate of the area that is bounded by the curve, number 1. So this is the first condition. And the lines, the second condition, y is equal to 0, comma, x is equal to 3, the third condition, and x is equal to -1. This is the fourth condition. So we'll come back to our curve. We want the area that is bounded by the curve, which is this graph. Okay, number 1. Then the other one is y is equal to 0. Which equation represents y is equal to 0? You remember what we did last time? Is it the x-axis or y-axis? Yeah? Are we there? Hello?
Yes, I am. I'm just trying to. Hello, can you hear me, Mr. Piri?
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, I can.
Yes, I'm here. I'm just trying to understand. That's why I'm not answering.
Okay, I'm asking as to which line represents y is equal to 0. Which is this line? Is it the x-axis or the y-axis?
I think it's the y-axis.
Okay. Last time we said the y-axis in terms of the equation, it is x equals 0, the opposite in terms of the equation. Then the x-axis in terms of an equation, it is y is equal to 0. Let's not forget. Is that okay?
Okay.
So our condition is number 1, the curve, then the lines y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0, it is the x-axis. So this is what we are talking about. Let me draw the line. So we are talking about this. Then we also have the other two conditions, that is x is equal to -3 and x is equal to -1. So x is equal to -3. So x-axis and it is equal to -3, it is equal. And the other one -1. So I'm sure we can see the line now. I mean the area we want to deal with. We want to find the space that we want to compute. So we're interested in this. Is that okay? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Are you okay with this area?
Yes.
So what we are going to do is, we look at the boxes that we have. So the full boxes, that is. So this one, I'll take it as a full box. 1. This one, it is also a full box. So I'll take it as the second one. But these two, they are like, they are not even half. What I'll do when I combine these two, I'll just say this is like a half box. Because you can see that if it was half, it was supposed to be like this. These, if you consider just, let me just put the bright color. If we just consider this part, this is not even half. So I'm going to add this one to make it half. All right, so this one becomes not a full box, but half box. Are we okay? So what we'll do is find the area of each box. These 4 boxes, there are 2 of them. I'll find the area for the first one. How do we do it? We find the distance here from 2 to 3, that the difference there is 1. Don't look at the size, just the distance. Then from here to there, when you check here, the number here is 2. So it means here the distance here is 2. So it simply means the area for this one, area for that one, it is 2 times 1, which is 2. It means the area for the second one is the same. Area will also be the same, 2 times 1, which is 2. Then for this part, we have taken it to be half. So it means the area is going to be half of 2, which is 1. So total area equal to 2 plus 2 plus 1, and we get it 5. That is our area there. Are there questions or clarifications? Hello? Please, are we there?
Yes, sir.
Let's ask questions if there
Yes.
are any. Is it clear?
Well, yes, sir. So
Oh, so can we move to the next question? This is okay.
yes, sir.
Everyone is satisfied. So we are saying our area then is supposed to be 5 square units. You can say units to the power 2 or just write 5. It's okay. Then the last part is calculate an estimate of the gradient of the curve at the point 3, negative 1.8. So it is x and this is y. So our x, we are saying x is 3. So you go to the x-axis, identify 3, which is this point here, but you must find the curve. If you go upwards to look for the curve, you'll not find it here. The only way is to come down, you meet the curve at this point. Is that okay?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So at this point, what we said last time was, you draw a line passing through this point. It should not be inside the curve like that. This is not correct. Or far away from this point where you leave space. That one is also not correct. So what is the correct approach? If you are doing it in the exam, you're supposed to get your pencil, try to draw a line that will pass through that point. With a ruler, of course, I'm just using a freehand. Draw your line, passing through that. Okay. You can draw a line like that. It has to be a straight line with a ruler, of course. Is that okay?
Yes.
Then to find the gradient, this should be, this is Roman numeral 2, part B. Find the gradient, we said y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. We are going to explain this. So, in order for us to come up with y2, y1, x2, x1, we need 2 points. One of the points is the one that we have been given here, 3, negative 1.8. We are going to say 3, negative 1.8. Then you must pick another point on the line. Pick another point on the line. As long as that point is very clear to you, you have to find it. I'll say this point here. I've just chosen that one because that's what I wanted. I can find any other. So you must check here the value of x. Then equally this side, you must check for the value of who? Y. So if we do check for the value of x, what are we getting at this point? What are we getting? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
X must be 1 point what? Let me increase. 1, 2, 3,
1.6.
4, 5. Yes, 1.6. So X is 1.6. We can say comma 1.6. How about Y? We check for Y. So I may rejoin because usually Zoom cuts after 40 minutes. So here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think negative 4.5. So I'll say negative
Yes.
4.5. But when it comes to choosing the points, you are at liberty to pick any other point. Maybe you would have picked on this point. The only thing that you needed to do was to find the value of X here and the value of Y. You can pick from any other point. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then you can say this is point number 1 and this